Hey Collective, how are you guys? Evie and I are doing good. She's not with me right now though. We love you. Thank you all for being here, for spending time with us. We love you and appreciate you so much, Collective. Thank you guys. Alright, so let's tap in and let's see what's in the energy. Something risky and dangerous has happened and somebody's going to get arrested. Urgent. There's a secret meeting that could have been risky, or an urgent secret meeting. Something risky and dangerous happened. Somebody's getting arrested. What's this about, Spirit? What's going on? What does the collective need to know? Someone's snitching for less jail or prison time. Got a house fire. Info exposed, broke the deal or the relationship. So could be because someone's telling on someone here, problems with their job or a poor work performance. Okay. Kind of information's coming out. It's urgent. An unhealthy obsession with wanting to harm you. Your ancestors are taking charge of a situation here. Okay. So someone could be telling that that they've got information about someone wanting to harm you. Curses and hexes are banished, so ancestors are helping with that to give you freedom from some kind of curse or hex that's been placed over you. The world will hear your thunder. Grand Rising, Collective. Someone's in a car wreck. They're greedy. We've got a funeral director here. Someone could pass away from a car wreck. They're full of greed. There's a death plot. Someone greedy wanted you in poverty, or someone greedy is getting ready to go into poverty. We have a sexual deviant. Someone could be a hunter, very skilled with a knife. It could be this person that's wanting to harm someone. They got paid to hurt you. This could be someone that you had an explosive breakup with. From karmic family members here. Could have paid someone to hurt you that is an ex. Doing money spells. It's urgent. Someone got paid to hurt you because it's urgent. Making the right decision in connections because somebody's getting arrested here. Snitching for less jail or prison time. We've got the legal team sees that they're pure evil. Your ops are scared of you now. So some kind of info exposed, broke the deal or the relationship that could have been going on with some karmic family members, karmic parents. Okay, could have paid someone to hurt you. Death plot again with bodily fluids with a sexual deviant. They have an unhealthy obsession with wanting to harm you with this death plot here. Okay. What else, Spirit? Someone is obsessed with you. Okay, they're obsessed with you. They want to hurt you. Trying to block your blessings from God, source energy. Okay, with these curses and hexes. They're obsessed with it, but your ancestors took charge and they're banishing this out of your energy. There could have been falsified documents from a father, husband, or a boyfriend here. Or a mother, wife, or girlfriend. It was a covert operation. They're money hungry. They're greedy. Okay, falsifying documents. Someone's definitely been in a car wreck. We've got the 6th house, which is about the mundane world that you live in. It involves work, service, health, co-workers, animals, and pets. It's ruled by Mercury and Virgo. These birth dates could be significant. They're greedy. And could have wanted the mundane world that you lived in to be impoverished. We've got prescription pharmacy. There's an investigator. Could have to be investigating a pharmacist or a pharmacy, creating confusion and illusion. With this death plot here, it's a covert operation. Victim or victims with weapons. There's an investigator. Somebody's going to get arrested, and they're very skilled with a knife. This ex was cheating. Got paid to hurt you, possibly with a weapon. They're spiritually bankrupt. They don't like what's being communicated, and you could be seen as a leader, and they're not liking that. So this legal team here that sees that they're pure evil and they're snitching for less jail or prison time, they don't like what's being communicated. They're blocked from coming towards you. That's your ancestors there. Somebody's passing away soon, and it could be from a car wreck. It could be from these curses and hexes. These karmic family members, they're blocked from coming towards you. And this information that's been exposed to the cops here, we've got DHS could be involved. An unhealthy obsession with wanting to harm you with a death plot with prescription pharmacy that could be trying to poison or drug someone here. We've got an Aries, Taurus cusp. These birth dates can be significant, or an Aries and a Taurus can be significant. Something's definitely urgent. Okay. Need rescued. Falsifying these documents. The world will hear your thunder. They're money hungry. And now something's urgent and they need to be rescued because there's falsified documents. Tell me about this car wreck with the father, husband, boyfriend, mother, wife, or girlfriend here. We have a stepmother or a stepfather. There's no gender in tarot. We've got North Dakota. They're greedy. They're manipulative. Okay. They're obsessed with you. There's so much deception going on. Deception and manipulation. They're completely obsessed with you. They've destroyed their life with this death plot, with this covert operation here. I just saw the head of the snake. Very skilled with a knife. This investigator's looking into somebody here. They're going to get arrested. Wow. Poisoning food or drink to torture someone. Wanting to torture someone. We got a dark high priest in the energy. This investigator could even be looking into some kind of poison. Your ex's lover can be involved. Online exposure. And we've got a crime scene here. That could be why somebody's getting arrested. Urgent intervention at a crime scene. Online exposure with this person that's snitching for less jail or prison time. They don't like what's being communicated, and the legal team sees that they're pure evil. They're going to be completely humiliated because something's going to be online about this arrest. Karmic family members passing away soon. And there's information that has been leaked that's broken some kind of deal. You know, there were secrets here. Wow. Someone could end up DOA, dead on arrival. We've got overcoming fear, a developer. Overcoming the fear of passing away soon. Someone is going to be DOA. Exposed for committing fraud with a prescription pharmacy, a death plot, and the unhealthy obsession with wanting to harm you. These secrets. We've got an obsessive lover. Wow. Okay, we had a house fire come out. There could definitely be a fire in the energy. We have a bank employee. A bank employee could have falsified documents. They have a chronic health condition. Something urgent has occurred. We've got the 7th house. Motorcycle wreck. The 7th house is about relationships that bind. It involves marriage, contracts, legal issues, cooperation, partnerships, opportunities, and the enemies that are known to you. It's ruled by Libra and Venus. These birth dates can be significant. Okay. Someone could have had a motorcycle wreck. Someone's a social drinker. God, I hope no one had a motorcycle wreck. That's horrible. My divine masculine and I ride the motorcycle all the time. Explosion, a fire, a death plot. They can no longer hide their intentions. This investigator here is seeing what's going on, spreading rumors about you. They can no longer hide their intentions. Someone could have had a near-death experience from a car wreck or a motorcycle wreck. Could have changed their life for the better. Okay. As I tried to pick this up, white-collar crimes, and RICO fell off with arson. So, here we go. This arson's coming back out in the energy again here lately. Wire fraud with fraudulent documents with these white-collar crimes. They're going to get arrested for this. Going to get arrested for these RICO charges. Got one flipped. Yep. A psychopathic ex is involved. They were cheating. Okay. Having a meltdown. The letter G. Got it. This right here, abuse in the energy. A psychopathic ex is doing something illegal. They lied on you in court to keep your wealth. They're going to have online exposure. This legal team sees that they've lied, that they're pure fucking evil. They're having a meltdown. Overcoming the fear that a karmic family member is passing away soon. They just want power. Your solar plexus chakra there. Want your power. Wow. Yeah, under the G, we had a pharmacy. Giving money to a pharmacy, to a pharmacist, and a bank employee. It's urgent. Someone was drugged. Wow. Okay. Prescription drugs. They're a pro. This pharmacist here is a pro at drugging people. Giving money. Prescription pharmacy has come out. Prescription drugs. A pharmacist drugged a drug dealer. Be a street pharmacist. Giving money. They're crying over you. Shit. The letter S. T. There could be a property deed. Can't get you off their mind because they're fucking obsessed. This dark high priest here. Okay. A dark high priest or a high priestess. They're doing white collar crimes. Karmic couple got paid to unalive someone. This legal team's trying to make something right. And they don't like what's being communicated. They say that they're fucking evil. The letter N. M. Having a meltdown. Karmic family members going to be passing away soon. They're doing illegal shit with criminal activity. And you're powerful and they're intimidated by you. Something is final. These curses and hexes here. Tell me more about this pharmacist. I saw a detective. Okay, so this pharmacist is corrupt, and they have a corrupt, bad attorney here. Okay, and this bank employee is in this same row with falsifying documents. It's urgent. You're protected. The universe has your back. And you're being rewarded for self-love. Wow. You're protected from someone trying to drug you here. A stepmother could be involved. Or a stepfather. Or a father or a husband. A mother or a wife. A girlfriend, a boyfriend. You flip that how it resonates. You're being rewarded for self-love and self-mastery. And the universe has your back. God will show you that He is real. Someone that works in the medical field, there's an inside job going on here, okay? And this investigator could be looking into something that was an inside job here. At the police station, there's a bank robbery with a bank employee. It's an inside job. And someone definitely works in the court. Someone's working in the medical field here. You're clearing generational curses. They're obsessed with you. Well, somebody's ended up, this is good law enforcement that's taken someone into the police station here. And they're snitching for less jail or prison time. The legal team sees that they're pure evil. They don't like what's being communicated. There's online exposure. They lied on you in court to keep your wealth. A karmic couple got paid to unalive someone, and now somebody's at the police station. This person could be a gang member. Just hate crimes. You weren't supposed to survive. Okay? You weren't supposed to survive this, so they're having a meltdown. These karmic family members and his psychopathic ex, they're having a fucking meltdown, harassing the shit out of you. These illegal hate crimes here. The letter I, something is final. The letter J, someone could have bruises. This detective could be looking at bruises or a broken bone. They've committed fraud, and this detective is looking into this. Wow. There's laced drugs here, and the prescription drugs is right underneath this. Someone could OD. God. Public intoxication. Someone could get a probation violation. If they're on probation, they could get in trouble for being intoxicated. They're planning a death with torment and torture. Death plot has come out 3 times now. It's disgusting. Something's being traced about them trying to plan this death here with bank robbery, with an investigator. They can no longer hide their intentions. They falsified documents. Committed fraud. They're greedy. They're money hungry. Karmic parents. Wow. Trying to torment you. They're energy vampires. They want your power. Trying to drain out your solar plexus chakra. They're disgusting and repulsive. We have a needle and a syringe, so they could be trying to inject something into someone. An atheist is lustful. You weren't supposed to survive. Feeling shut off from God is atheist here. Could have a new divine union coming in for some of you. You got a black widow that has fake accounts. They're mentally unstable. And there's going to be multiple charges in court. They're trying to destroy you. Someone's IP address or their Wi-Fi could be investigated as well. Tracing what's going on in someone's data. They're trying to get away with it. They've got fake accounts on social media. Well, it's going to be a catastrophic event and a loss of property, and the property deed come out. The property deed did come out. It's a serious situation here. And they're going to have to be held accountable for what they've done. It's intense and it's serious. The letter M. They're immature and childish. Okay. I had to pull my hair back. God, it was driving me crazy. It was hanging in my face. Sorry, collective. Okay. Let's pull from this deck and see what wants to come out. Well, somebody's definitely fucking evil in this energy. For sure. Secret society could have been, with this death plot here, could have been trying to plan on kidnapping someone. We've got mental health issues that are going on. We've got a life insurance policy that's involved here. Could be why this death plot's going on. We got a landfill and it came out in reverse with this here. I mean, he's got a big ass freaking axe in his hand, but something could have been found in a landfill, which could be a crime scene. Okay. Someone could have already unalived someone. We got royalty. What's going on with this pharmacist? Wow. Self-deleting. This pharmacist is trying to seek revenge after you, possibly, or a bank employee, karmic family members, karmic parents, an ex, all of the above. Yes, all of the above. It's a hate crime here. Dealing with a cult, a secret society. We've got the justice system here, and they're going to get arrested. There's definitely fire in the energy. It's the third time it's come out. They're angry. They could get angry and start a fire. The sexual deviant here could be a pedo. Are they having a meltdown? Someone could be a Democrat trying to run away from going to prison. They want to run away. They're trying to go on the run. Someone works for the government. There's a death here. Somebody's going to pass away soon. There's definitely a death, and it could end up being this even. It could be more than one death. Someone's communicating about something while they're traveling on the road, or where to go. These people are affluent. They've got a lot of money. A big home. This could be this property deed here. This person's evil. They're in devil fucking energy. Satanic energy here. What else is in this energy for the collective? We got aliens. So, conjuring entities here. Abuse and neglect, saying that you're a liar and they've committed fraud here, abusive and neglectful towards you. There's legal proceedings regarding this fraud, and law enforcement is here. I'm telling you, this person's going to get arrested. Their whole world is crashing down around them. They've destroyed their life, and now everything is collapsing. They're under surveillance by this investigator here. There's a detective and an investigator. Deep state, so there's like a big cover up here. Someone could have faked their death to get out of debt. Wow. And now they're full of fear. Someone could be getting blackmailed in this energy. Okay. Because of this drugs and poison. It could be this pharmacist is getting blackmailed. Wow. God has rolled up. They have an accomplice and a partner in crime. Could be whoever they're married to. Could be involved as well. This could be a married couple. Something's going on in the mountains. A hotel near the mountains or in the mountains. Something happened inside the hotel. This could be this crime scene here. Wow, we've got a serial killer. Trapped someone inside a hotel near the mountains. Having an affair. Good God. It's a female. It's a man-made disaster. This could be a couple that's doing this. Someone's in the water. There's a hand. Meet me by the water in the mountains. We've got Pizzagate and water supply. This pedo here. And a fucking tunnel. We've got trafficking. Could have even dismembered someone. And then weird science and market manipulation. Could even be organ harvesting here. Something's definitely going to be on social media about this. Because of all this greed, all this money here. They wanted this to be classified and top secret information. This burial. They wanted it to remain hidden. They didn't want something about a burial coming out. About a grandparent that could have left you something in a will. They're doing rituals here. Let's see. Is it? Okay. So, something's urgent. They're making the right decisions and connections. They don't like what's being communicated. Overcoming fear of your power. Something's final. There's broken bones. There's bruises. Someone's IP address or their Wi-Fi could be being watched due to fraud. There's going to be multiple charges in court. Someone got paid to hurt you because you're being seen as a leader. You could have online exposure. You could be online in some way. They're having a meltdown. The letter J. Someone's doing something illegal. And there's definitely multiple charges in court. There's a crime scene where a weapon or weapons were involved, where torture was going on. Lied on you in court to keep your wealth. The letter N. Mentally unstable. There's definitely a hate crime. Torturing someone. A karmic couple got paid to unalive someone and torture them. You weren't supposed to survive. This person's in lustful energy. Committing white-collar crimes. With these RICO charges here, with the dark high priest or high priestess, they're going to end up in the police station. They're an atheist. Clearing generational curses. There's a property deed. Someone's working in the medical field. Someone in the medical field could be tormenting people and torturing them with a needle and a syringe. It's disgusting. They're going to be held accountable. The letter M. They're having a meltdown because they're being exposed for committing fraud. An Aries or a Taurus could be significant, falsifying documents, and there's a car wreck or a motorcycle wreck. Very greedy. Death plot is out here like 3 or 4 times. They've destroyed their lives. Fire and arson are out here 3 times. So a bank employee is committing fraud and falsifying documents and robbing a bank robbery here. Planning your death is a serious situation, but you're protected. A pharmacist has secrets about something that's going on with a prescription in their pharmacy involving karmic family members and someone snitching for less jail or prison time. The info exposed broke some kind of deal or relationship that was going on. Could have even been with some kind of a gang member. This could be like a street pharmacist even. They don't like what's being communicated online. This legal team knows that these people are evil as shit and they're obsessed with harming you. Someone very skilled with a knife. It's very manipulative. This pharmacist could even be skilled with a knife. It's in the row. Something is final with a pharmacist. They could be losing their job. The letter G. Prescription drugs, prescription pharmacy, pharmacist, pro at drugging people with a needle and syringe, telling someone how to lace something to plan a death. A stepmother could be manipulating someone, could be manipulating this investigator. They can no longer hide their intentions from this investigator. It's being looked into. Food and drinks are being poisoned. Tell me what's going on at the police station. We got temperance in reverse. Be aware of excessive behaviors, impulsivity, addictions, imbalance, and vices. Okay, someone's got addiction problems here. They're out of balance. 3 of Pentacles, they're all collaborating together. Something's going on with someone's job, with their education. Got the 7 of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Wands. It's popping up back here. Queen of Wands and a 4 of Wands with the 7 of Wands in reverse. Success is delayed or missed completely. A missed opportunity. They've lost their confidence. They're defeated. Have to surrender. Oh, the Queen of Swords was behind the 4 of Wands. I didn't even know it was back there when I pulled it out. So a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Swords could be coming against each other here. Queen of Swords is truthful. They're intelligent. They're honest. They're rational. They have a clear mentality. They're just. Queen of Swords has had a very hard life. She's been through hell and back, and she's strong. Take the time to rest and enjoy your success. Something's going on with the family, with a marriage, in the household, with the stability in the home. There could be a lot of manipulation going on here. Somebody's rude, spiteful, they're moody, they're irrational. Their emotions could be clouding their judgment. They're overwhelmed. They have no confidence or low self-esteem. They're a bully. They're overbearing and manipulative, and they're very jealous. 10 of Cups. It's family members here. Wow, these family members are criminals. They're fucking thieves with the 7 of Swords. They're full of deception and lies. Cheating, theft, deceit, and sneaking around. Something happened when someone was traveling with a car wreck or a motorcycle wreck. Could be both. They're very impulsive. They're reckless. They're angry. Things are not going as well as they expected them to go because this Hermit is seeing through all of these illusions here. Okay? And they could be, the Knight of Wands with the Hermit can also be law enforcement, following someone around. Someone could hallucinate, seeing someone play out fantasies and desires that they're tempted to do. What's urgent? What's this urgent energy? Because it's come out twice. What's urgent, Spirit? Something from your past, from your childhood. Something's been going on since you were a child with the Six of Cups and the Page of Cups. Conflicts with the Five of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Just left you feeling defeated, so stressed out, so much tension, arguments, left you worried. Could be violence in this energy, okay? You're like the wounded warrior here. You've had to persevere through so much stuff. You've got so much willpower. You're so strong. And then the Empress with the Ace of Wands. So, I mean, like, you're having a beautiful, new, powerful beginning here. Material wealth could be coming in to where you could have some luxury here. Start of something new, new opportunities, creative energy, good news, inspiration. You're very abundant. Something that you've been investing in, okay? Well, it will soon pay off. Just keep focusing on your goals and manifesting as you're working hard to get through this energy here. So a couple here in your family with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. This could be a stolen inheritance here. Your family members and passed over a grandparent, or you know, someone in your family here could have left you something and they've committed fraud after someone passed away. There's a death here. New beginnings coming in. This Tower hit. Someone could literally die. It's, you know, it's Hangman. The spirit could leave their body for sure. So much chaos. Their life is destroyed because of all the destruction that they've created. They just thought they were going to just get away with this, but they're going to be exposed for committing fraud. There's false documents that have been fraudulently altered. Giving money for a fire, a catastrophic event, for a death plot. It's a covert operation. Public intoxication. It's a serious situation. It's storming here. We were going to ride the motorcycle later. We may not be riding. So, trying to sacrifice someone even in the courts. This is a corrupt organization here. They break the rules. They're unconventional. They're rebels. Okay. There's definitely a lot of illegal shit going on here with RICO charges. Tell me more. What's going to be the final outcome here? Give me a baby. The cat's scared. She's like, what is that? It's okay, sweet girl. It's just thunder. So, we got the Five of Wands. There's so much conflict. There's so much competition. There's so much fucking chaos. These are your rivals. There's a lot of friction and disagreements here. You walked away from these people. Well, universal balance is in your favor. Karma's here. You're going to be getting what you're supposed to receive. You've got a King of Cups in the energy, a father figure here that could have been in a wreck in their chariot. Okay. They're immature. They're impulsive. They're very reactive and rude. They're irrational. They're not balanced in their emotions. They're emotionally manipulative. King of Cups, King of Pentacles, very wealthy father figure here. They've got wealth and stability, but they're greedy and they're corrupt. They're insecure. Something happened when this father figure was traveling, and they can also, with the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords, this person here could, with justice, they're under surveillance. And the Three of Swords, this is a very painful ending here. They're unhappy with something that could be going on in the courts. They could be very unhappy whenever they get arrested and be hauled into the damn police station here. They created a lot of trauma in your life. Heartache and pain. Could have been dealing with depression. Okay, well, we've got the World. They don't like what's being communicated online because they're being exposed, possibly. The universe is in your favor. There's a completion of the cycle here. And this devil energy is in the Five of Cups. They have addictions. They're materialistic. They're violent. Sexual perversion. Cheating. Full of resentment. They're mourning the loss of this. Holding on to the past. They hold on to grudges. They're full of regret. Yeah, this Emperor here is greedy as shit. And they're holding on for dear life. They don't want to let go of what needs to be yours. It's being exposed with the Sun. The truth's coming out. The Sun and the High Priestess. So you could be communicating online. They don't like your intuition. They don't want you to be seen in the spotlight. They don't want people to see you online. With the Six of Wands. They don't want you to be successful. They don't want you to have personal satisfaction. Let your intuition guide you and trust your discernment. Okay. What do we need from here, Spirit? All right. They're full of jealousy and envy towards you. Okay. And they're mad as shit because they're going to jail. There's hate crime here. The mature woman's going to have some major endings in their life here. And you're divinely protected and they're sending you the evil eye because of this. Some of you, you could be this person's child, okay? But this has been going on since your childhood. They're surprised that you're in this High Priestess energy, that you're tapped in. This entity attachment, they could have been doing this to affect your money, sweetheart, okay? Sending entities. We've got Jezebel. Jezebel's concerned. They could have been taken in for questioning. Jezebel's concerned because they've been doing death magic too. Trying to create destruction because they don't want you to be single, sexy, and successful. Karmic Femme received unexpected money. Okay. And they're completely unbothered by this. They're expecting to be seen as being held in high honor for what they do for work. All this labor that they put in. Having achievements. Could be this pharmacist here. Okay. Wow. Something's definitely going on in the courthouse. They were trying to block your pathway. Trying to destiny swap. And they're obsessed with you. They're absolutely fucking obsessed. And they're obsessed with money. They're obsessed with this greedy abundance here. Leaving you in emotional pain. Stealing this money from you. This was family members. Married couple in your family. This could be karmic parents here. Okay. Well, they're all in their thoughts. This Ice Queen is in lustful energy. She could have bound herself to some kind of lust demon here. Being Jezebel out in these Karmicville streets. Being a straight up fucking hoe. You walked out and you abandoned this third party. They got pissed after you found out someone was cheating on you. You got rid of this fucking op, okay, in your life. You don't want anything to do with it. Boom, bitch, karma hit, alright? This is the end of the cycle. They're trying to transition you out. death plots out here so many times, doing voodoo and death magic to try and unalive you. But hello, you're a starseed. Literally, hello, starseed. They're lying on you, creating all kinds of false narratives about you. But it's bullshit. And you're just sitting over here powerfully manifesting, you know, because you're divinely protected. Someone's messages are blocked. It can be from someone that's obsessed with you. You can block this person. They have no access to your energy. Coming after an earth angel, this dark high priest here that keeps coming out. They've got a dark, I was going to say a dark bed. I don't know why I was going to say that. A health concern. Maybe someone has a dark bed. This dark high priest here could be the one that's laid up in the hospital right now from a car wreck or a motorcycle wreck, because car wreck and motorcycle wreck both came out with laced drugs and a needle and a syringe from a pharmacist. Because they committed fraud, they don't want it to be known. But we've got RICOs, and we've got arrested, and we've got a police station with good law enforcement that's not corrupt. Okay. Goodness, it's storming so bad here right now. Okay. So we've got a devil energy. We've got the straight up devil here. This evil fuck. He's like a master manipulator. Okay. They want people to be obedient to them. They're full of deception. They're so cunning. They can't resist their temptations. Ultimate betrayal here. We have a drunk mother figure here that can be trying to put on some kind of performance and it's not going well. Okay, someone could definitely have online exposure and they may not. Some kind of live performance. Okay. Or they really, well, with public intoxication here too, with violating their probation, someone could end up showing their ass out in public. They're abusive. They have addictions. Be an alcoholic. It's a karmic mother figure here. My nose is itching. That's confirmation. Somebody could be trying to get on an airplane because they want to run from imprisonment. They don't want to go to jail. They want to go on the run. They could be researching something at the library on like where to go. They're researching something. There's a whole community of people that are involved in this mess that have been coming against you. The street. Someone's being followed. They're under surveillance. A red car could be significant. Stalking someone on the street in their community. Someone's a genius. Someone has extraordinary gifts, an innovative mind, and exceptional abilities. They're very intelligent. That could be the victim. You could be this genius here, collective. Okay, we've got a bartender and a drunk here. They wanted this victim to suffer. They targeted them like prey. They wanted them to be vulnerable, so they were putting on this big fucking performance. And grave robber, they're using graveyard dirt, doing voodoo death spells here. Okay. Could even excavate something from someone's grave. Some kind of ancient artifact, some kind of talisman or amulet could be involved in this magic. When this person gets drunk, they could turn into, like in their living room with a werewolf, they could turn into a total fucking beast whenever they get drunk or fucked up. They could be very violent and aggressive whenever they drink. Become very hostile. Yeah, heartbreak place. Okay, so there could be problems that happen behind closed doors, that someone's trying to hide their true behavior. We've got A feud in the supermarket. Somebody could even get in a fight at a grocery store. Poisoning someone's food or drink. Getting something to cook for someone. These are rivals. They hold a grudge. They're hostile. Family feud. Feud with an ex. Someone could work in a grocery store. We have an influencer here. So here's a content creator that they don't like what's being communicated from a content creator with online exposure. Someone's a musician. Okay. Someone has an online influence with followers. Here's this oppressive tyrant in your life. Some kind of betrayal could have happened in a hospital parking lot. The hospital sticking up. Okay, someone's in the hospital. Could be from this wreck here. They're very deceitful. There's a conspiracy going on here coming against you. Something significant about a hospital and the parking lot or the parking garage. Someone needs treatment. Someone could have an infection. We've got a zombie. Some kind of undead thing that they're trying to conjure up. Yeah, they're doing magic. They've got potions. Enchanting things. The chef here. Wow, coming after an angel. Seriously, can't make this shit up. It's a perilous realm. Someone could have volunteered, a doctor here could have volunteered to go to the mountains and do something to someone here because the mountains keep coming out. Yeah. This doctor here could work in the medical field. Okay, could be this pharmacist that's going to have to make a court appearance here because there's a legal proceeding that's come out again. The living room and the bathroom, something significant could occur in those two rooms in the house. We've got a fuel station that could be going to get gas to help accelerate a fire. Someone could be an engineer. Yeah, they're lost souls. They're defeated. They don't like it. Somebody could be partying out in the club, okay, out in the bar. What else do we need? Anything else from here? Someone's a boss. They could have taken some kind of a risk and made an investment. They wanted to be seen as a leader. A master of wealth. Well, they're at a crossroads now. This usurper trying to overthrow and take over your life because they want your power. They're having a meltdown because they can't have your power. Fuck them. Stupid as shit. This person's crazy. They're bloodthirsty. They're a berserker. They're out of control. They want to destroy you. Someone could be trying to get on a ship. Someone could be trying to get out of the country. We have a civil servant who's reading something. They're exploring information and seeking knowledge. They're a spy. They're undercover. It's a covert operation. They're trying to find out these secrets. There's an intelligence agent. The civil servant here works for the government. They're reading into something. They can no longer hide the intentions. This investigator is seeing through all of this. They can have rooftop or aerial views that they're spying from even. Okay. Yeah, from a window. Could be watching someone here. And then God is like a giant in this energy. Or a giant God. Okay, that they could be working with. Someone's got animals on their farm. Someone could have a farm with a bunch of animals, livestock. Someone's possessed. Whatever they've conjured up, it's chasing them. It's possessing them. It's a fucking nightmare. They thought it was going to be fun, like some kind of thrilling ride, like an amusement park that was just going to be so much fun. And no, it's all turning back on them. And now that they've got this high priest over here, he's got a health concern. Someone could have traveled to the country. Someone could have a lot of land. They could have a farm. They could have animals. Someone's going to die. We've got the cemetery, the tombstone here. And they're going to pass away soon. Somebody's karmic family member or karmic family members. They're having a meltdown. And it could be because of this wreck. And you could definitely be this person's child. It's come out again. This could be a karmic parent here that did this to you. And stole an inheritance from a grandparent that left you something with a life insurance policy here. Yeah, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They were supposed to keep a promise to this person that passed away. And they don't want to hear it because they created and falsified documentation. They could have just married for money, okay, because all this affluence came out. This could be just like for a show, you know, how they want people to see them. They made bad choices. All right, and they don't like what's being told. They've got bad karma coming in. It's going to fucking kick their ass. A situation's about to explode and shit's about to pop off in flames. They're all in their head about this. Yeah, they're clout hungry. They just, so narcissistic. They say anything, they do anything, they make shit up. They're dramatic all the time. They're always overthinking. They're stressed. They're overanalyzing what's going on because they don't know how to fucking run away. They're trying to run. They're trying to escape. They're making excuses. They're in denial. You're just tired of the drama. We're all fucking tired of this drama. They're a happiness hater. They don't want you to be happy in a relationship with anyone, so they send in dirty offers towards you, trying to get you all fucked up in your head. And then this person will just end up cheating on you because they send them in like a damn handler. This old ex here, this clingy ass old ex that's stuck in their ways. They will not freaking change. It's the same shit every day. With bad habits, look at this. With these drugs, addictions, and toxicities. And there's a needle and a syringe on this. And that's what came out in my handmade deck. A needle and a syringe right here. And it's on this. Oh shit, what did I do with the card? Where'd it go? The fuck? Where was it? Where is it? I don't know why I did that. Damn it. Hold on. Okay, I found it. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Hustling people with these bad habits. Somebody's out here hustling people to help support their addictions. They could be carless. They could have no car. They could have car issues, or a car could get repossessed. This person's a thief, and you're keeping your distance from this person. They could have robbed you physically, mentally, emotionally. It was a bad betrayal. They stabbed you in the back. You can't trust this person. They're deceitful. They're a traitor. You could have caught this person cheating on you. Okay. There's evidence here. They could have gotten caught hooking up with someone, getting a room with this sex shop here. Got caught cheating. It was an ultimate betrayal. Just out seeking pleasure. Someone that you kicked to the curb. You wanted them out of your energy. This person exhausted you. They were just a thrill seeker. They were just on a continuous cycle of bad decisions and their addictions. They left you exhausted and burned out and burdened and just empty inside. This person was so toxic. All these people are toxic. You're just going to watch the shit go down, and there's going to be people talking about this. Yeah, in the courts. You're going to be sitting there watching people talking about this court situation. You're just unfazed. You're ready for this shit. Somebody could have been trying to run away because they got someone pregnant. Could have been a copycat your copycat here, your doppelganger that they ended up getting pregnant. Setting the record straight with sexual protection. Somebody could be going into bank failure because with this greed up here, they're getting ready to lose their ass and go into poverty. Or, they're going into poverty. There's a property deed involved RICO crimes, white-collar crimes, fraudulent documents, committing fraud in your name. And then this karmic couple got paid to kill somebody and torment them and torture them. And possibly OD them with this injection of something that's in this needle and syringe over here. Got a private relationship. They're all in their fields, and this person could want to fight. Okay, they're violent, they're abusive, they're at war with you. They're always partying. So use caution with a very toxic person here that stays fucked up. You'll know if that's your energy. You'll know who that is. It's an obsessive lover, just keeps coming out. So this could be an ex that's just out of control. They could be, if you've got something online, they could be in your comments, seeing what's going on in your comments. Yeah, well, they need to check themselves. This was a soulmate energy. Soulmates are romantic and platonic. They're all in their ego. Their ego's hurt, got in the way of the relationship. And now they're just suffering in silence because they know they fucked up. Okay. And they can't handle this karma. It's really bad. They're shattered. They're isolating themselves. They could be embarrassed because people are talking. Because they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. Today, right now, in the present moment, someone could literally be moving today. You cut ties from these people that were just petty as shit. They were bitter. You stood up for yourself. You could see through the manipulation, the lies, the control. You could see how this person was playing in your energy. Now they're just salty. They're full of jealousy and envy towards you. They hold a lot of resentment and they're competitive. Someone could be trying to steal your work. They could duplicate what you do. They could feed off of you. They're stealing your ideas and your creativity. Could be affecting your sacral chakra. No, they're wasting their time. They're stuck. There's no changes. They're limited in what they can do. Wow, somebody has caught a case. They're moving in silence because they caught a case. They've got a sexual infection, some kind of sexual disease or a rash. And they're doing drugs. They're reckless with their sexuality, with their addictions here. And they've got hooked up with somebody that's got them sick. Okay. A cyberbully is digging dirt. This could be where this IP address and the Wi-Fi hacking is coming from. Being bullied online. They're targeting you, looking for dirt on you, trying to use it against you. But you're just sitting here in this healed or healing energy. You're meditating. You're taking care of yourself. This person's stalking the fuck out of you. Okay? They're obsessed. They're obsessed. They're watching. They're paranoid. This person's always looking out the window. They're insecure. There's a recording. And it could even be like from this online exposure. Okay? There could be a recording of some boss daddy here that's got big dick energy, okay? Something's going to be expressed and revealed. And now they've trapped themselves in a romantic affair that they were having with the secret lover getting their sex fix. It's nothing but chaos coming in, okay? There's so much envy. Like, it's disgusting. Yeah, they're putting on a show, all right. They're totally putting on a show, okay? Well, they've been spreading rumors, gossiping and slandering you, nosy as shit, and these rumors are getting ready to get started about whatever love affair this is. Someone could be on the down low, keeping a dirty little secret with their sex fix here, okay? Someone's investigating after a divorce or some kind of contract was broken with this investigator here, okay? And you're just unbothered. These people could be crying over you and you're just completely ignoring the fuck out of them. You don't care. You don't give a shit. It's same shit, different day. Exactly. That's all it fucking is. Somebody's threatening someone on their through their phone, through their messages, trying to intimidate or threaten or bother someone. There's proof, there's facts, and there's evidence. There's screenshots of some kind of an offer here. This person's got a GUN in their hand with these weapons over here where they got paid to hurt. Yeah, it's urgent. They got paid to hurt you with a weapon or weapons, to torture you and torment you. They're going to be held accountable because they're going to get arrested. And whoever this is that's going to snitch for less jail or prison time, they were in cahoots with your karmic family members here. And one of these people is going to be passing away soon. They're going to be exposed for committing this fraud, and they're having a meltdown because they lied on you in court to keep your wealth. And this karmic couple got paid to unalive someone with a needle and a syringe that they got from this pharmacist who's a pro at drugging people. They were giving them money, and they're corrupt as fuck. And this broke ass here got paid to come after you here. And they're nosy as shit. They want to know what the hell you're doing. They can't stand not knowing what you're doing. They're creeping, they're stalking, they're freaking spying. Giving money. Here it is again, because giving money came out in my handmade deck. They're definitely giving out money here. And crying over you. Get over it. Why the fuck are you crying over the collective? It's game over, bitches. You're done. Like, you gotta bounce. You're rejected out of this energy. It is no more. We're sick of this shit. These legal issues. It needs to go to court. They're concealing and very deceptive of hiding of what's going on with the court situation here. They're just all about fulfilling their fantasies, and that includes this death plot here. They're abusing divination. They're very insecure, and they're hooked on whatever substances that they are abusing. Okay? Their whole world's falling apart. They're falling into pieces. They've destroyed their life coming after you, and all they do is start drama everywhere they go. And they ain't shit, and they know it, and they can't stand it. All these karmic friends that they're hanging out with, you can't trust them. They're constantly in competition with you, and they're puzzled why they've burned a bridge with you. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious right now? They're confused and perplexed and ultimately conflicted. They don't understand why you don't trust them and why you've turned your back on them. What the fuck? I mean, come on. You're in this Queen Rising energy. She just popped out. And they could be trying to tarnish your reputation. They can't stand it because you stepped into your power. You're being praised. You're in the spotlight. You're having a glow up, some of you here. Okay? And you moved on. Thank you. Next. And they're just standing here with fake ass smiles. It's inauthentic. It's not real. They're a bugaboo in your life. You don't have anything to do with them. Yeah, they're blocked. You moved on. There's nothing to say. Stop calling. Don't talk to me. I don't care. They know that they fucked up and they can't stand it. Well, they did it to themselves. I mean, they're stupid as shit. They did it to themselves. You know what, Spirit? These. Thank you. Let's try from here. So, we got bad news. Unfortunately, I have some bad news to share. This person could feel like you're a nuisance. You're a nuisance, and I feel obligated to associate with you. Someone could be having to give you bad news about something. There's something huge I'm dying to share with you. It's a secret, okay? What do you need? What's going on here? I'm hoping you can help me with something small. Someone needs a small favor. I'm here to support and elevate you. Wanting support from someone here. Oh, they're an imposter. Of course they are. I'm not who you think I am. No, they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. They know they fucked up. You weren't supposed to survive this. This karmic couple got paid to unalive someone here, and you weren't supposed to survive. They're mentally unstable. They're having a meltdown, and they're fucking nut envy again for like the 20 millionth time. Jesus. I will seek to undermine your successes as a means of elevating my own standing. They can't stand it. They don't want you to be able to take care of yourself. They want you in poverty. They want you codependent. They want you suffering. They want you to feel tormented. Because this whole greedy collaboration of people here. It's a whole collaboration of greedy motherfuckers that are literally trying to sabotage your life. Look at this. I'm deliberately working to undermine your efforts and sabotage you. I'm pursuing wealth and power with no regard for ethical or moral boundaries because they're greedy. Let's work together to achieve shared success with this collaboration of people here. Wow. Okay, let's roll the dice. Oh, we've got Sagittarius, Cancer, Gemini, Leo, and Libra. Double Leo, Virgo, Sag, Aquarius. Do it one more time. Okay, we've got Libra, Sag, Aries, Taurus, and an Aries-Taurus cusp came out, and Scorpio. Alright guys, so this is going to be our reading. You guys just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. Only take what part resonates with you. Leave the rest for someone else. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for being here and for spending time with us. We love you and appreciate you so much for viewing our content. Sorry little Evie Pooh's not here. I just took her back to the house a little while ago. So we went camping yesterday in North Carolina, and then we went and visited like 3 big beautiful waterfalls. So that was our adventure yesterday. So but she stayed here with us last night, but I just took her back home so she could feel comfortable at home because she's confused here. All right guys, I love you so much. Bye collective.